don't run away yet, there is still a lot to learn. The leveling furniture has to be placed in at least a level 2 temple. Interesting enough that this fact alone makes Darkelves temple dwellers, and later on it will grant you accuracy, defense and happiness per tile. Lovely, isn't it? So 2% per tile for defense and accuracy, 1% maximum happiness. And I think the happiness... Oh no, the healing rate is from a my build. This research rate is just bad design, I guess. And doesn't help us in any way. So, how do you attack? Starting out, you will need to shock your Darkelves. Why? Let me show you 2 more replays with kick-ass transitions again. Want another bang? This will feature level, I think, 58 Darkelf. Just look at the damage raw number. 372. Now let's have a look at the very same Darkelf, but shocked to 200% efficiency. Look at this crazy awareness radius. At least we will see the first hit. Bam! Double damage. Quite nice, So this is what I mean when I say attack with preparations. It means shocking. So shock them as hard and often as possible to ensure an easy victory. In case you don't know how to shock a creature, left click it. Right here. Hammer it. Bam, 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 bam. If you ever wonder why my thieves even go raid with 0 HP, that is the reason. They are just scared. Shock them to either 150 or 200% efficiency. Because this is actually your damage multiplicator, and those are nice steps you can remember. Just to explain it, if your Darkelf deals, let's say, 100 damage without shocking, if the efficiency goes up to 150%, you will deal 150 damage. Like right now, he would deal 200 damage. Now, the other leveling aim is still unknown for me, but if 6 times level 25 orcs can raid T2 safely, Darkelves will do it even easier. However, start with 6 times 25, shocked. Then if that goes very well, go for 5. Build 2 groups, because we have tendency, remember. And then slowly and slowly make more groups with less Darkelves of higher level that can handle T2. This journey will end with level 70, or if you like, a guaranteed like level 80. If you shock level 70 or 80 Darkelf, he can solo T2 very easily. He can do 3-3 raids. However, if he is unshocked, he will be close to dying every time. After every single run, you will have to care for his health. So really don't go solo with the level 70 into T2. It's not worth it. Unless you can really pump his efficiency to at least 150%, you can even do a 2-2 raid. But another lovely thing we can learn, we can deduct through similarity. If a 200% shock Darkelf makes a cakewalk out of T2, then 2 times unshocked level 70s will make just the same cakewalk, while even having more HP, because efficiency does not increase your HP, it just increases your damage. That being said, now that we know 2 times level 70 is enough, even unshocked, we can slowly go deeper, like 2 times level 50, shocked. Look how it works. Maybe this is already the limit, but as I said earlier, it's too much for me to find out all alone. So if you ever lose a Darkelf where you thought you would be safe, then post that and warn others. Post it if you want here in the comments, in the forum, on my Facebook account, Papa Overlord, whatever is most convenient to do. Now we gotta take care of the problem how to regenerate their health effectively. We have 2 ways to go about that. I will show you what you here. You can see the actually healing rate. Mine is already stacked, but the base is 700. How can you increase it? There are quite some ways. As I told you, they are temple dwellers. Oddly enough, those little torches for the den will affect them. So instantly start pumping as many torches as you can spare, because everyone will help you for, I think it was 10%. Here, let's have a look. 10% per the price. This is literally for free. Why even craft it? Now let's have a look at the temper counterpart. How was it? What is incense burner? No, this was. No. At least you see all the temple equipment that way. It's. But it wasn't. Stone altar. That is the very first one. So you can see this is quite costly in comparison to the torch. But fortunately for us, we still have another room and we can build dining tables. They go into the tavern. 5% each, it's not really much, but the price is a lot better than this. Actually, the elaborate dining table is just too costly. Better wait for the runic dining table. Because 15% is quite a nice number again. But that is for way later. We go with dining table, torches, and if you are already running a bit, you go with the temple shrine. Or stone shrine, whatever it was called. Just scroll back if you need to know it. The other way to actually heal your little Darkelves, if they are pretty wounded, we need to abuse their little. The other way to heal them is by abusing their girlish relatives, the priestress. Just send your wounded Darkelf with some priestress onto an easy mission like T1, and you will come back with full health. Of course, they are moving slower, so if you have so don't mind if you have 3 wounded Darkelves, just take them all 3, send them there, make them come back, and you are ready to go again. For overnight raiding, you obviously want a very good amount of hours between each run. But I think in total it's more convenient to push the 700 base healing rate to 2,000 or 3,000 per hour and let them hit T2 in pairs of 2. But as I said, it's really a cakewalk. You could go with like my 1,300. You can see those, my level 270 Darkelves are raiding like hours already. Let's see what HP they have. Oh, come on, you leg monster. 1,000 damage and a little bit more. Still, when the payday checks in, healing rate gets applied every payday. It doesn't matter if your Darkelf is currently raiding or not, or in the dungeon, they will get healed. I'm not too sure that they get healed for the full amount, including torches and stuff, but I'm pretty sure. But just to get the idea rolling, if you can pay to push the healing rate to like 6,000 or 7,000 per hour, then you are really in for a good time, because in Darkelf you can send him without shocking for 3/3 raids. It would work wonderfully if you time it right with the payday. So let's say he goes into the right into the attack. 1 minute after he hits, the payday checks in, he's fully healed again and goes his normal way to the second attack. Just as a basic layout, if you start correctly, then in 2 3/3 raid series, you will have 2 paydays for sure. No, that's not even true. You will have at least 3. Because it takes half an hour for a complete run. So 1.5 hours for a raid series, If a 2 raid series, it takes 3 hours, and unless you are some kind of evil genius, you will pay 3 times and heal 3 times in those 3 paydays.